I want to ask you, what did you think of this exercise?
I learned to connect the story from first and how to end the story, and it was nice also, and it was nice. That's all.
If they give any competition, write about stories, we can write easily or by imagination. We can see that only single and small weightless brush played a very important role in all of them people's life, like king, and king is very rich person. It played role in rich person's life also, and poor person Malle, he is also a poor person. It played important role in all in the story only.
I learned how to build up stories and I enjoyed this.
What did you enjoy about it?
Building up stories, and I learned how to use new words, and I learned how to use the words which is given to us.
ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಗಲಾಟೆ ಆಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Today we are going to make a journey. Where would you like to go if you were given an option to go somewhere? Where would you like to go? Goa. Manali. Ooty. Shall we decide that we want to go to Ooty?
Yes, ma'am.
How will you go there?
My vehicle.
By your own vehicle? You can take a bus or you can take a train. Shall we enact it out and see what happens?
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll have to make a counter, a bus station counter. Who will come forward to be the man behind the bus station counter? Come, sit here. Now this is the bus station. This is the counter at the bus station. There are many things that you want to know before you make a journey. You may have to ask many questions. You may have to make many requests in order to find out how you can make your journey easy and comfortable. Come, Prasad. Let me see how much of information you can get from him to go to Ooty and to make your journey as comfortable as possible. Come.
When will the bus go to Ooty? At what time it will leave the bus?
The bus leaves at 6 a.m. at early morning and reaches at afternoon at 3:30, like that.
Are there any other bus after 6?
There is another bus when it comes at 11 o'clock and it reaches at 7:30.
At night?
At night.
What could you say to ask that question better?
Could you please tell me after 12 o'clock are there any buses to go for Ooty?
All right.
First counter should tell welcome to tourists and travelers.
Yes, that's absolutely right. You must first welcome him. See if you can use, can you tell me, could you help me with this? Please can you tell me what time it comes? Things like that. All right?
Yeah, welcome to tourists and travels.
Thank you, sir. Could you please help me to get to Ooty? Can you please give me the information of the buses and their timings, sir?
At what time do you want?
At morning?
Morning, yeah, it's there.
At what time the bus reaches the Ooty, sir?
At 11 a.m.
And can you please book me 4 tickets for Ooty, sir?
Yes.
Thank
you. Day after tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Very nice. Do you think he can travel with this much of information?
No, ma'am.
Do you think? What are the things do you think that you need to find out?
They want to ask which places they'll show, ma'am, in Ooty.
What are the places you can visit in Ooty?
Where they will stay, they should ask, and
About food, we should ask, and about the night journeys. About the climate. And return tickets.
Yes, if there is a return ticket.
How many days the tour is?
If it is a tour, then how long is it? Shall we try that once again?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Who will be the person at the counter in the bus stop?
You.
Come, Neha. Shreyas?
Welcome, sir. Good morning. What do you want? Can I help you?
yeah, sure. What time the bus leave from Bangalore to Ooty?
It leaves around some 5 o'clock in the morning.
It will either leave at 5 o'clock or it will leave at 5:30. It will not leave somewhere around 5 o'clock, will it? Ask your question.
At what time the bus leave at Bangalore to Ooty?
It leaves at 5 o'clock in the morning.
How many days the trip is for Uti?
How long does it take?
For for
For
journey
the bus to reach Ooty,
for the bus to reach Uti.
it takes around 3 hours. How many tickets do you want, sir?
4.
4 tickets. So totally it costs you 700 rupees.
What is the next thing you want to know?
Is there any place we can stay in Uti?
Yes, sir. There is a hotel called Plaza. You can stay over there.
Come back and sit. We have left at 5 o'clock in the morning and we will be reaching in 3 hours. So, I presume at 8 o'clock in the morning you are in Ooty. 4 tickets cost 700 rupees. Is this information enough? I think we need more information. Come Tejas, you are our next customer. What are the questions that you need to ask to the person at the counter so that your journey is comfortable and you have all the information you need to come back safely to Bangalore?
May I know what type of bus it is?
It's an air conditioner bus.
The four tickets are booked, right?
Yeah.
From 22?
It's from 20 to 23.
No one has paid money yet.
It costs about 700 rupees.
Yeah.
You can have this.
Thank you, sir.
May I have a look at the ticket?
Yeah, please.
When is the departure?
At 5 in the AM.
It arrives Ooty at
8 o'clock.
Can you tell me what is the difference between depart, arrive?
From particular place we leave and the place where we go and reach is called as the place we arrive.
It means it is coming from somewhere and it is reaching a particular place. So, a bus arrives or a train arrives or a flight arrives at a certain time. Is that correct? Depart would be?
Depart means leaving from one particular place to another place.
Very good. Very nice. During this exercise, Deepak was using some words to describe the quantity of an ingredient used to make tea. Can you tell me what those words were?
Teaspoons.
Teaspoons? Was he saying 2 teaspoons?
Yes, ma'am. 2 teaspoons, 4 teaspoons.
Right.
2 cups of water.
2 cups of water, 2 glasses of milk. What else can you use to describe quantity or amount of something?
this much of sugar.
This much of sugar,
Little.
a little bit of,
A little bit of ginger.
a little bit of ginger.
1 cube of sugar.
You want to add a little bit of salt. Is there a word for it?
A pinch of salt.
Very good.
Few drops of oil.
Small piece of onion.
A small piece of onion,
A lump of jaggery.
a lump of jaggery,
A handful of rice.
a handful of rice,
A pulp of mango in a cup.
Yeah, but how much is it?
Cup full of mango pulp.
All right.
A few pieces of mango.
A few pieces of mango,
A slice of bread.
a slice of bread,
250 grams of coffee powder.
250 grams of coffee,
A loaf of bread.
a loaf of bread,
A few crumbs of bread.
a few crumbs of bread. When do we use these words?
Describe the quantity of the substances. To measure things.
To measure,
Things.
To know the quantity of the ingredients.
to know the quantity of the ingredients. Did you learn any new words?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You have to imagine that you're part of a committee that is organizing an excursion. An excursion for your class. You're going to be away for 2 nights and you have to make all the arrangements.
First, we have to plan where to go.
Where do you want to go?
Let us go to Mangalore.
Chikmagalur.
Chikmagalur. What do you think?
Yes.
All right. What do you think we should do next?
We should collect the information about that place.
How do you do that?
We can phone anybody who stays in that place. We'll visit the Karnataka Tourism Board and we can collect the information about Chikmagalur.
How are we going to go there?
We will go by bus.
Whoa, don't you have to find out what are the buses that go there?
I'll go to the nearby bus station and collect the information about the buses that go to Mangalore and Chikmagalur, and at what time the bus leaves, at what time it reaches the place.
What is the next step?
We would list all the items which is needed to go for the trip.
I think we have to arrange for the lodging.
How will you do that?
We can visit the tourism board and find out about the hotels.
Mm-hmm.
And we can select any one of the hotels and we can stay there for 2 nights.
Will we have to book it from here?
Yes, we have to book it from here.
How much do you think we should spend for this trip?
If we are collecting 600 rupees, the hotel which we are staying should also be in that range itself.
Does everybody agree that we should all stay in a hotel?
No, ma'am.
No.
No.
No. What do you think we should do, Madhuri?
I think we should camp in tea estates.
Shruti's grandfather's house is there in Chikmagalur.
Instead of going to her grandfather's house, we can take our own tents.
We can camp over there itself, in the tea estate.
If we have to camp, then we have to make some changes in our plan.
We'll need firewood for campfire.
So we are going to have a campfire on one of the nights.
We'll have lots of singing, dancing, and we can enjoy a lot.
That's true.
Instead of going to hotels, we can cook ourselves.
What can you make?
We can cook omelette.
We can make an omelette. That's very good. So we'll have to take lots of eggs.
What if it breaks on the way?
Oh, that would be very messy.
No, we'll buy it in Chikmagalur.
What else do we eat?
Curd rice.
Will you cook the rice?
I will cook the rice.
I think if you are going to cook the rice, you need vessels and you have to carry the vessels on the way.
We can borrow vessels from grandfather's house.
Yes, we can borrow.
I think we should make a list of items that we should bring on the trip.
Safety matches, candles, knife,
Soap, toothbrush, paste, towels.
And I am going to bring torch, sweaters, safety pins, bucket, mug.
Yes, a bucket, a mug. What else?
I'm going to bring a bed sheet.
I'm going to bring umbrella, raincoat, binoculars, those things.
Yeah, and even a pair of clothes are also very necessary.
Now, who's going to volunteer to make this list so that we can circulate it amongst the students?
I'll make the list of things that are required.
Who is going to take care of the transportation?
I'll take responsibility of organizing bus.
We should also worry about the medical facilities.
Lots of students get sick because of the traveling, so they need lime juices.
Who will take care of that?
I think I can take the responsibility of medicines.
What are the things that you will need?
I will bring tincture, cotton, Dettol.
Tejas is going to take care of everybody's breakfast, and Shruti is going to help Tejas.
I'll make sure that everybody has great fun.
How will you do that?
I'll make arrangements for swimming, singing.
So we've taken care of food, we've taken care of transportation,
We've taken the information
information about
the place.
Medicines.
We've taken care of medicines,
Recreation.
we've taken care of.
Recreation.
What else is left?
We have to make the list of students who are coming for the trip and send this information to those students. Who is going to take that responsibility?
I think I'll inform the students about the trip.
Do you think we have enough information to make this excursion now?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So let's get ready then.
Hello, how may we help you?
Hello. Who are you today?
We represent All India Animal Lovers Association, Bangalore chapter.
Oh, well, I don't have a problem, but let me find out. Maybe some of my friends are in trouble. Is there anyone here who has a problem related to animals? So many of you. Neha, Gopal, come.
Hello,
may we help you?
Why don't you tell them your problem?
While we were coming back from our school, we saw a dog which was hit by a vehicle.
Where did the incident occur?
Next to our school.
Which vehicle was it?
It was a Maruti Omni.
Did you note the number of the car?
It was going very fast.
What was the color of the car?
Forget about the car. Think about the dog. It's in great pain.
Where's your school?
Our school is in Rajrajeshwari Nagar, Ideal Homes.
Give your school address quickly.
Mount Kamal English School, CA site number 3, Ideal Homes, Rajrajeshwari Nagar, Bangalore.
Have you moved the dog aside?
Yes, we have moved the dog to the side of the road.
Is the dog still breathing?
Yes, it is still breathing.
Is it bleeding a lot?
Yes, it's bleeding a lot.
Which part of the body is hurt?
It has hurt his leg.
Can the dog walk?
No. It has broken its leg.
It has broken its leg.
Is there somebody who is waiting with the dog?
Yes, our friends are waiting with the dog. Please help us, sir. The dog is in a lot of pain.
Don't worry, we'll send an ambulance, we'll bring the dog to our clinic and take care of it.
But how long will it take?
Why don't you go back there? We'll reach the place as fast as possible.
We'll go right now, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was very good. But do you think the people who came to ask for help could have given more information, or the people at the help counter could have said more, or perhaps helped them differently?
They could have asked more information about the dog, whether it was a street dog or a pet dog, or was it a small one or a big one.
Yes, they could have given more information about the dog. That's right. Is there anything else? Yes, Benny?
The dog was in so much pain, and why were you asking about the car?
So that the person who hit the dog could be punished.
That was very good. Thank you. Come. Is there anyone else with a problem?
Ma'am, look there, a child is crying.
Would any of you like to help this child? Me. So many of you. Sahana, you and Aditya. Please go and help this child.
Yeah, get up. Can we help you?
Yes.
What's your name? Why are you crying?
When I was playing in the park, the ball went out of the park, and when I came back, my friends were not there.
Oh, so sad. What's your name? Okay, what's your name?
My name is Nikhil.
What's your parents' name?
My father's name is Gajanana and my mother's name is Sujata.
Where do you stay?
No, I'm new to this place.
Okay. Okay, come, we'll take you to the police station.
Take this lollipop.
Don't cry. Come.
That was very well done, wasn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now who's going to help these children? Come, Madhuri, Sneha. Who are you?
This is an all-women's police station.
Uh-huh.
We are here to help those who come to us with problems.
All right. I think we have some people here who have a problem. Come.
Yes, how can we help you? Who is this child?
We found this child in the park. He said that while he was playing, he went to catch the ball, and when he came back, his friends were not there.
What's your name?
Nikhil.
What is your parents' name?
My father's name is Gajanana and my mother's name is Sujata.
Yeah, I remember. Your parents gave us a complaint.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, wait, we'll just check it out. Yes, there is a complaint. Nikhil is missing and he has not come back home. Your parents' name is Gajanana and Sujata, yes.
Is there a telephone number here?
Yeah, we have a telephone number.
Can we give them a call and ask them to come and take their child?
Yes, we can give them a call.
Right.
See, we told you they will help you.
Stop crying now. Smile.
You'll return home as soon as possible.
Start calling.
Hello, we are speaking from All Women's Police Station. Can I speak to Gajanana, please? We have found your child. Can you please come and take the child? They'll be here in 5 minutes. Happy?
That was very good. Wasn't it very good? Do you think they could have given more information, the ones who came to ask for help? Or do you think the police could have helped them better? What do you think?
They forget to ask Sahana's and Aditya's name.
They forgot to ask Sahana and Aditya's name.
But why was that necessary?
Because they brought the child.
It was important to return the child safely to his family.
That's right. Because it was more important to return the child to his family. Yes, Prasad?
I think police station was right place to seek help.
Yes, it was the right place to seek help. Very good. Anyone else? Yes?
Such a nice police station. They were so polite and helpful.
Yes, such a nice police station. Very good. Very good. Come. Come and sit down. First, tell me, what are we doing today?
Debate. For or against.
The topic we are going to debate today is boys should learn to cook. We have two teams here. One team has to defend the topic and one team has to oppose it. This team will oppose it. This team will defend it. Is that all right? I will give you 5 minutes to prepare. You can consult your team members, talk to them, ask them to help you and collect as many points as you can to defend this topic. And you will talk amongst each other and come up with as many points as you can to oppose this topic. One will speak and after that person finishes speaking, we'll ask a member from this team to speak. Only 1 minute left. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, can I have those papers?
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You don't need to look at it. Give it to me. Yes, you must introduce the topic and you must say what you're doing. Are you defending it or you're opposing it? Come on, give me those papers. All right. Both the teams have finished preparing. Tejas will speak first.
We are defending this topic. If boys learn to cook, they can save the money. They can cook themselves in home instead of wasting money.
That's it? 2 points? All right.
We are opposing this topic that boys should learn to cook. So if you said that you can save the money, if the boy works and earns himself, he can spend the money in whatever way he wants.
It's his fish, no?
It's his fish.
Continue.
If he starts cooking and waste his time, who will earn for him?
Yes, sir, you said that we are earning. Even then, we are eating in a hotel, no? Huh? See, saving is best. A penny saved is a penny gained.
Why should the boys learn to cook when there is a woman in his house who is cooking for him?
In the absence of mother or when she is sick, then they can cook by themselves and they can also feed their mother also.
In childhood days, always the boys are interested in playing, more in playing.
I think that even some girls from childhood days, even they are adjusted only for playing.
And they'll not be with his mom and do some household work. So he'll not be familiar in childhood days only. While he grow up like that only, he'll continue the same thing.
Does that change your opinion about something?
Yes, but boys are not familiar. But while they grow older, even they can learn also.
When the boys go for higher studies and stay in hostels, they'll not be suited to the hotel food. So they have to cook and they have to eat so that their health will be proper and their health. They can.
But boys never cook. They'll go and play, but they are not interested in cooking and household management.
Even some girls are also not interested to cook. Then why should they force to cook for girls also?
See, from the ancient time in India, girls are more meant for the kitchen works.
Even the boys can do that work, not only the girls. According to this age, modern period, the boys should also learn to cook.
A man is going to work outside and satisfying all her needs.
In this new age, there is no difference between a boy and a girl. There is no rule that only girls should cook and boys should not cook.
So what do you think? Should boys learn to cook?
Yes, and so we conclude by saying that in my opinion or in our opinion, boys should learn to cook.
We heard both sides of the argument. One team was defending the topic that boys should learn to cook and the other team was opposing the same topic. Which do you think, in your opinion, was a more convincing argument?
Actually, now both of them should work as well as they should cook. Only a woman cannot cook over here because the whole day as men work, the woman will also work. Both of them will be tired. So each other, if each other work together, they can easily cook and be comfortable.
You, in your opinion, you feel that all boys must learn to cook. But can you tell me what is it that they said in this team that convinced you that their argument was better?
According to their, boys should learn cooking because if they cook and they eat their food only, they will be healthy and more satisfied, comfortable.
And comfortable. So what do you think?
They said that when their mother is sick, they can cook easily so that they cannot spend money for hotel and all and get some disease or something. It's better that they can cook in their house only and eat.
So in your opinion?
So I think boys should learn to cook.
I think it's good to cook.
You cook?
Yeah. What do you cook? I cook chapati and vegetable, palau.
Who taught you?
My mom.
Your mother?
Yeah.
Very nice. So this is how a debate works. No? You put in your argument. It may be correct, it may be wrong. It may be what you believe. But the objective of the debate is to convince the other person, to persuade that other person to change his mind. Is that right? Did you enjoy yourselves?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And we all are of the opinion that boys must learn to cook.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, fine. Very good. We have brought some pictures today. Pictures of our family members.
Yes, ma'am.
We are going to share what we feel about our family members. We are going to describe them to each other. Shall we begin?
Yes, ma'am. My brother's name is Abhijit and he's studying in third year BSc. And he's a good brother. I can't say that he's a bad brother.
How old is he?
Now he's 20.
He's 20. How old are you?
14.
Tell me what he looks like. What does he like to eat?
He look cute and I like to pinch him. And his mom's pet.
His mommy's pet?
I'm father's pet.
Oh, mama's pet and your father's pet. What does he like to eat? What does he like to play?
He like to eat noodles and Chinese food.
Does he cook? Your brother, does he make the noodles himself?
No. I'll make Maggie and he'll eat the Maggie. And after eating Maggie, he'll start.
He starts teasing you again.
Yeah. If we quarrel too much, we'll phone grandma to take final decision. Who is?
So you have to have a referee in the middle when you fight.
Yeah.
So your grandmother helps in that.
Yeah. Sometimes I call him Nutty Professor because sometimes he uses his brain to do something, and sometimes he'll not use it. He'll act funnily.
He's very smart. He's very intelligent.
Yeah. He works very hard.
Is he funny?
Sometimes. I'll get angry because he'll come to my room and whatever things are there on the table, he'll hide. And I have to search all over the house. So that's the funny thing.
I am talking about my brother. His name is Pavan. He's naughty and I like him very much. Now he's studying in first standard. We always quarrel for honey and jam because he'll put more and I'll not have anything to eat. And sometimes he'll take from my plate. He doesn't even tell me. Then I feel very hungry. Then even when my grandma sends some snacks, he'll never leave something for me. He'll eat everything. And he irritates me so much. He'll climb up my cupboard. He'll check around everything. I'll keep nice stickers or something new, pencil, pen or something. He'll take it without my knowledge. So I always quarrel with him like that. But sometimes I feel that he's really good to me.
What times Do you feel that way?
I lost my book or something like that, rough notebook or something. It'll be my story books. He'll help me.
He tries and helps you.
Yeah, I'll get scoldings. So in front of my brother, he'll say that I took it and I hid it.
So sweet of him.
And my friends and all, they like my brother very much.
This is a family picture, but I will tell about my brother.
Can you tell us who are the people in the picture?
This is me, this is my brother, and father and mother. My brother is studying in 9th standard in Mount Carmel English School. His name is Abhishek. He likes dosa very much.
Do you cook sometimes?
No, ma'am. After quarreling, he will tell, I will not talk with you. While eating, he will talk with me.
These are my parents. And I love my parents very much. My father is working in HAL and my mother is a housewife. I have an elder sister.
Her name?
Sindhu. Her name is Sindhu. She is studying in 2nd PUC.
Tell us something more about your father. What time does he go? What time does he come back home?
My father lives home at 5:30 a.m. And
He leaves home so early?
yeah, and he comes back at 4 o'clock. I'll explain to him everything that happened in the school.
Does he tell you stories?
Yeah, he does crack jokes.
Can you tell us one of the jokes?
Two persons will be talking in a park, and they'll be talking about the foolishness of their sons. So one person will tell, wait, I'll show you how foolish my son is, and he'll call his son. He gives him 5 rupees, go and bring a new TV, so that son will run. So he says to the other person, see how foolish my son is. So the other person will tell, your son is far better than my son, wait, I'll show you my son's foolishness, and he calls his son. And he tells, run to your house and see whether your father is there at home or not. And that fellow also runs. And these two sons will meet at a place. One person will tell, see how foolish my father is. He does not even know that today is Sunday and the shop is closed. And so the other person will tell, he told me to run to his house, we could have called our house.
They could have called home and found out. How about your mother? Tell us something about her.
She's very soft.
She's very soft spoken.
Yeah.
Does your mother get angry with you sometimes or with your sister? Why does she get angry with you?
Me and my sister will be quarreling and that time she'll get angry.
What do you quarrel about? Can you give an example? Something that has happened recently.
Actually, I was sitting on the compound and I was writing my homework. And so she told, give me your pen for a while, I'll write and give. And so I told, no, I won't give. And she came near me to take that pen and I just slipped and fell over the compound.
It's a funny place to do your homework, on the compound walls. Why do you do that?
She'll be studying and my mother will tell, don't disturb her. So I'll go outside and I'll be sitting on the compound and I'll be doing my homework.
I think we should not have we should be alone. We should not have elder brother, sister, not even younger brother, sister, so that both the parents will look after us only.
So nice to hear about your family members. I felt like I was meeting them because you were describing them so well. You talked about their characteristics. You told me what they liked, what they didn't like, how they behaved, what were the things that they did when they were angry or when they were happy. Did you learn how to describe people?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you feel that there were so many details about the family members that we got? Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
I found it very interesting. We are going to play a game called Pass the Expression. I'll show you an expression. The person sitting next to me will pass it to the next person. So 1, 2, 3 people will make the same expression. The fourth person has to change the expression and pass it to the person behind her.
I have to
change the expression.
You have to change the expression. She's very angry. Change stages.
Yay, hooray! Yahoo!
Supposing something very, very, very important has happened and you're very happy. What will you do? How about you, Chetan? Can you respond to that? If somebody is trying to scare you and you're frightened, you're scared, can you show me an expression of fear?
Shivering, repeat shivering. Your hands will
Chetan, show him a really frightened expression. That's very good. Try. What about you? Shall we try an expression of being really afraid? How will you show me the expression of fear? If these are the devils here, these three devils here. I want you all to imagine that you are scientists. And I want you to think about what you would invent to help solve problems of children. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I want you to take 2 minutes to discuss it amongst yourselves. You can start talking about it now. Are you ready?
No, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we begin with this team?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please begin.
Many physically challenged children in rural areas cannot go to school. They cannot travel from one place to another. They have to be carried. It's very difficult process. They find very difficult to use the wheelchair. It's easy to use the wheelchair in cities, but it's very difficult in rural areas because they have bumpy roads. To solve all these problems, we'll invent a device called auto wheelchair.
Can you tell me a little bit about your auto wheelchair? What will it look like?
Our auto wheelchair will look just like a wheelchair. Its tires would be tubeless tires because of the condition of the roads in the rural areas, so that it doesn't get punctured and it will be easy to handle.
The wheels will be like off-road wheel.
Off-road wheels. What are off-road wheels?
Like it goes on mud, rocks, sand.
It can go on rough terrain as well.
Our auto wheelchair would have shock absorbers connected to seats, which helps the child not to jerk up and down.
What else?
There will be two functions in an auto wheelchair. It could be run automatically and manually.
The main components of our wheelchair would be auto wheelchair would be made of fiberglass. It would be run by the batteries. The batteries will be fitted to the fiberglass, and it converts solar energy to electrical energy. And this is how our auto wheelchair will work.
All right.
The auto wheelchair could be folded up to the size of briefcase.
The cost of this auto wheelchair will be 1,000 rupees.
If you go to the wholesale market,
If you go to the wholesale market,
the cost would be 700 rupees only.
700 rupees only.
Very good. That's a really wonderful auto wheelchair. And I hope you invent it soon. Shall we find out what this set of scientists are inventing?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we find out?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Tell us, please.
Our problem is not us, but how the adults treat us and how they look upon us. They dominate us. We don't like it. So, to prevent that, we would like to invent a device called adult controller.
The adult controller would look just like a helmet.
The helmet will be made of recycled plastic of 40 microns, and inside the helmet there will be a microscopic nanochip which would be programmed by us, and there are invisible wires connected to the nanochip. Nobody can
Identify that it is so that nobody can identify.
The wires would be invisible so that nobody can tamper with the programming.
The nanochip inside the helmet would get activated as soon as an adult wears it, and a light would come through the bars, and the adult would behave like a child and understand the problems of the other children.
Very good. All right.
It will change the adult's mind into a child's mind, and the adult will think as if he is a child, and he'll treat the other child as a friend, so that the whole world would be made of children, and creative things will be done. The adult controller would be free, as we are getting money from a billionaire and a millionaire.
All right. Very good.
We will manufacture in India, and later we will export it to other countries.
But don't you think you may not need it after some time? Once the people have understood.
At that time, we'll stop the production, and we'll search for a new thing to invent.
That is a wonderful invention. It's your turn. What are you going to invent?
If we were scientists, we would invent a scale and supply it to all the schools.
It will be 30 centimeters long and it will look exactly like a scale.
it will be made of wood.
All right.
When the scale touches the child, the scale informs the child's brain that this scale is different from other scales.
All right.
When the teachers hit the student will pretend as if he is in pain.
But the real thing is that the child will not get hurt.
That's excellent.
When the teacher hits the student will laugh in his mind and heart. And that's about our invention.
All right. You can all give yourselves a big round of applause. Do you think it is a good idea for everybody to go to school?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
What do you think?
No.
Maybe we should find out. Shall we have a debate on this subject?
Yes.
Whether we should go to school or whether we should not go to school. What is the position that you'd like to take?
We would like to define the topic, children should go to school.
All right. What about this team?
We like to speak against the topic, children should go to school.
Who would like to put forth their case first? You have to speak for the subject first.
School is a place where the growth of a child takes place physically and mentally. If children don't go to school, they waste their time roaming. They learn bad habits.
I think children should not go to school. If you ask me, I would say that children don't grow physically and mentally at school. If we play, we grow physically. And mentally, you can see other people, you can talk to them, you can interact with them. So you can grow mentally at home also. But in school, you sit in a place, listen to the teacher, what she says.
And it's just only that. In my opinion, the students should go to school because it is a place where rich and poor are treated equally, and there will not be any caste inequality and religious race, and there will be uniformity.
I don't agree with Aditya. He told that school promotes unity. I think that the school is the place that promotes disunity. In school, the comparison is made between a failure student and the student who takes a better grade. And the special classes and other things are conducted for the failure students, which makes the failure student feel that he's not so good, and if he gets that inferiority complex, it totally retards his mental growth.
I disagree with Prasad. It's good that a student feels bad because he doesn't study well, and when the student feels bad, he feels that even he has to get more marks, even he has to learn more, and for some days he will be ignored by everybody. But when he shows his progress in his studies, then he'll not be ignored by anybody.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿರೋರನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಅದು ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ನೀನು ಈ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಮೌಲ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ನಿನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಬರೀ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಮಾಜದ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಬರೀ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಷ್ಟೇ, ಮತ್ತು ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅದೇನೇನು ಬೇಕೋ ಅವು ಯಾವ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು.
Today's children are tomorrow's citizens. We have education, we can lead the country. So we need education which will be provided by the school.
What do you mean by education?
Education means knowledge and the things which we know about the outside world.
Is knowledge taught in school? What do you mean by knowledge?
According to me, knowledge is a basic survival skill that you need to survive in a society. It tells us how to live in a community, how to hunt, how to fish, and how to build your own shelter, how to weave your own clothes.
Living in peace and making jokes, telling stories. What are we taught in school?
We learn subjects and languages in subjects like Kannada, English, Math, Science, Social, Sanskrit, Hindi, etc.
If you take an example of a child who doesn't go to school, he will be independent, and he can earn his money himself only. He can look after his cattle and his parents. So the child who doesn't go to school have much knowledge than the child who goes to school.
Children should go to school because they will not know the present world.
You said that we should go to school. Which school teaches to cook to heal himself? Which school?
There's no need of a teacher to tell you how to cook.
Then why don't we go to
school? Cooking is taught in some schools.
Only in some schools, only in some schools, not all schools.
See, from what I understand of this argument, I think there's one very valid point that you made, that perhaps schools help you to learn. See, if you learn to read and write, you can get the information. You don't have to go to school for it all the time. Lots of people can get that information even without going to school. Everybody doesn't have to go to the same kind of school. And I think the very important points that this team made was that you need to learn many more things than what is there in the textbook. There is a world around us, and we must perhaps learn how to understand that world. And it's not all there in the textbook. And it doesn't have to do with a certificate. And it perhaps doesn't have to do with getting a first rank. There was really a lot for me to learn and understand about what you think, what one does in a school, what one can do by not going to school. It was really a wonderful debate.